Hi, I'm Darwin Alisen. I'm 24 years old and I live in Negros Occidental, Philippines, and I'm currently serving at Samyuk University International Church. I became a missionary when there was two fine young ladies from 1000 Missionary Movement assigned in our place, and they were so kind, friendly, and humble. They came from 43rd batch, and one is a Filipina and one is a Korean. And they invited my youngest brother to go to church, and my youngest brother found out that it was so interesting going to church. And one day they came to our house and they invited me to join them in their children's ministry. But I was hesitated because I'm not an Adventist that time. So it feels like awkward for me to join them because I'm not an Adventist. But then as time goes by, I saw my youngest brother that he's having fun with them and he knows a lot of things about the Bible. So I envy my brother. I want to join them. And then that time I decided to be an Adventist. I decided to be baptized. And Ate Hope, the Filipino missionary, told me that one day she wants me to become a missionary. So after that, I dreamed to be a missionary after I graduated in my college. The reason why I wanted to be a missionary is that I was inspired by Ate Hope because of her lifestyle, her attitude, because every time I see her, I can always see Jesus in her. And most of all, my greatest inspiration is that the love of Jesus on me. Because He never fails to amaze me. He did a lot of great things. He showed a lot of wonders in my life. He changed me to be a better person, and He gave me purpose in my life. And I feel something on myself that someone is pushing me to be a missionary, to serve for the Lord. And I also promised Ate Hope and the Lord, after I took my licensure exam, whatever the result is, I will give my life to serve the Lord. I will never refuse the calling of the Lord for me and in my life. The difference in my life before I met Jesus and after I met Jesus is that before, I did a lot of unnecessary things, bad things, that I really regret doing all those things. But right now, I can say my life has a meaning, a purpose, and it seems like my life is so peaceful. Before, my life is so peaceful too, but it's like I'm a person without a purpose. When I met Jesus, I can say my life is like a rainbow that has a different color and has a different purpose. And whatever trials that comes into my life, I can say I can stand firm and I'm still happy because Jesus is with me. So my friends, we know that we have a lot of trials in our life, but all I can say is that never give up. Never give up on your faith. Stand firm on it and be never discouraged. Don't be discouraged because Jesus is there always with us. He never leaves us. Even though in the darkest moment in our life, He's still there to comfort us. He's still there to guide us. He's there to give us light in our life. And we know that sometimes we are so weak, we are so feeble, and tend to cling on those temptations in our life. But all I can say, Jesus is with us. Jesus never fails to amaze us, and Jesus loves us unconditionally. So my favorite Bible verse is found in the book of Philippians chapter 4 verse 13. It says that I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. I know that we are weak. Let us always depend on God that He will give us strength, whatever we're doing in our life right now.